They do not deserve those species. Welcome back to Creatures of Sonaria's most controversial commentary channel. I'm Frown, and today we're going to be continuing our discussion we had on our previous video. But today I just want to emphasize on an opinion I had. I'm sure many of you might agree or disagree with me. Whatever the case is, let me know your opinions in the comments below. Discuss with each other or debate, whichever the case. Just be civil and stay on topic. Don't get too personal. You don't have to be nice with them. This is not a daycare center like Sonar Studios, but we are not going to be savages, okay? With that out of the way, I was given a Creatures of Sonaria fandom wiki post, and in that post someone was talking about my video, and there were a lot of comments, like a lot. And in one of these comments there were even Sheepish Toasty. They made their own comment, which I'm not going to focus too much on. I'm going to put it on screen so you can pause and read it, but it's not my main focus. And even I don't know how to pronounce the name. Even they made their own comment, which is very long, so I'll just have it on screen. You guys can pause and read it, whichever makes you comfortable. But I'm going to focus on only one of their paragraphs, okay? So read it first, and I hope you paused it. And alright, so I'm going to read you the one I want to talk about. So they said, with this change in place, I wish to be fully transparent and explain that we thought it was only fair that our ex-rec creators receive a permanent form of gratitude in-game for all their work. A few months ago, it was agreed that any artist who created any form of art that was used in-game, assets, creatures, plushies, etc., would continually receive 20 Verza species each month indefinitely. I'm sure many of you also have a problem with this, I hope, because I think it's a stupid decision to do. I'm not going to directly blame it on the staff teams. Like, I'm not going to point the fingers, I'm going to say you stupid, or like, I'm not going to say that, because I don't know if this is their only like choice, or if it's like a negotiation they had with the RCs. I'm not sure what's happening behind the scenes, so I'm not going to blame them. I'm not going to blame anyone. I just think this is a very stupid thing to do. So in the game sense, right? This section of staff team, this rec creators, these contributors, whatever you want to call them now, they're doing absolutely nothing for the game. They're just sitting on their ass. They're basically normal players now. But you know what makes them different? They have Verza species monthly. And they're basically gonna continue being rich while we continue to be poor. So they're normal players with privileges. So they're pretty useless to the game, yet they have a lot of advantages. Why is that? I don't understand. I get it, it's their form of gratitude, whatever, thank you. But again, they already had that privilege for such a long time. And I'm sure many of them are already like fucking richer than like almost every other player, right? So why are you continuing to give them this privilege? They're not doing anything. They're pretty much useless. But they have this? What? That's so stupid. Why not decrease it at least? Why not 5 Verza species each month? Or just 1 Verza? Why like 20 Verzas each month? That's too much. That's just too much. You're giving an edge, and they're also going to continue destroying the Creatures of Sonaria economy, which is silly, right? They're not doing anything. And I know many of you are going to whine and like bitch about how like, oh, but they did this and that. No, Creatures of Sonaria already bought your commissions. They already bought your species. Your job is done. You already got paid. You already got this and that. You're done. Why are you getting spoon-fed even more? Is it because you guys bitch a lot that they just got so fed up with you guys and just said, okay, you know what, here, just take it, whatever, I don't care. Is that what happened behind the scenes? Look, staff, reduce it, 20, way too much, way too much, right? And for the RCs who's gonna come into my comments or come into my DMs, say things like, oh, but we didn't ask for 20 Verza, they gave it to us, so we just have it. Like, okay, if you don't agree with them as well, if you're writing that basically means you don't agree with them, then why the hell would you continue want to be that role? Tell them like, hey, that's too much. I'm not doing anything anyways. You know what? I want to retire from that role. I just want to retire from everything. Don't give me Verza. La 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 la. Right? Tell them that. Don't come into my DMs. Don't act self-righteous. Don't act like, oh, we didn't ask for the Verza. They gave it to us. And when I'm telling you like, then give it away. Then don't take the Verzas, don't take it from them, retire completely. And then when I say that suddenly you guys are like, but I'm underselling it, but I'm doing giveaways, but like, what buts? What buts? If you're gonna suck off their like, privileges and the thing, your undeserved rewards, just say, just suck it up. Don't cop out midway and act like you're all high and mighty, like, oh, I'm doing good for the community. No, you ain't. You're destroying the economy by having exclusive species. Get it over your head, alright? Right, so yeah, it's a very harsh opinion. I'm sure many of you might not agree with me. I might have gotten a little excited saying this, so, tell me your thoughts. What do you think? If it's something you disagree with, why do you disagree with it? If it's something you agree with it, why do you agree with it? So yeah, type it down in the comments. Don't fight with each other. Have fun, enjoy. And yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, folks.